In this lesson, we're going to continue looking at styles. If you'd like to follow along, go under the File menu to Open. And in the Working Files folder, go into Chapter number 8 and select Using Styles to Format a Magazine, and just click Open. Before we begin, I just wanted to mention that this is not usually the way I would format long text. I would place the text from my writer or client in one long running text document. This used to be called a galley. I would set up my paragraph styles and my character styles and apply them to all of the text. Then copy and paste the stories one at a time to the layout pages of my magazine or newsletter. This is a far faster way to work. In this short project, however, we'll format and create styles in the layout in the first story, and then apply those styles to the second story. Let's just go to our Zoom tool, click and drag across the top half of our left-hand page. Now I'm going to go to my Type tool and click in the headline. And looking at the headline, it's really obvious that span columns has been applied to the headline because the headline is in the same frame as my 3 columns of text, yet it spans right across the columns of text. So why don't we make this into a paragraph style? Open the Paragraph Styles panel, go under the Options menu to New Paragraph Style, and we'll name our style. How about headline? Check Apply Style to Selection and also Preview. And let's take a look at the panel. And you can see headline has been added and it's also highlighted, which means it's actually been applied to the headline I'm using to format the style. Let me go back over to the right and click OK. So that's my headline style. Let me select my second paragraph of body text, and let's make a style for that. I'm going to go under my Options menu to New Paragraph Style, and I'm simply going to call it body text. Apply Style to Selection is already checked, and so is Preview, and now all I have to do is click OK. Now, my first paragraph in my body copy actually has a drop cap. Why don't I click in that and create a style that is based on my body text? Let's see how we do that. I'm going to go under my Options menu to New Paragraph Style. I'm going to name it drop cap. And I'm going to base this style, instead of on no paragraph style, I'm going to choose body text. And you can see now that it says body text plus next same style, drop cap, lines 2, drop cap, characters 1. Oh, but I also want to add a nested style. Let me go to drop caps and nested styles, and there's my drop cap. You can see it's already 2 lines, 1 character. All I need to do is apply the character style, and I already have one set up. It's called Red Bold, and you can see now my drop cap is red and bold, and all I have to do is click OK. Now I also have a pull quote here. Why don't I just click in that and set up a style for that? I'm going to go under my Options menu of the Paragraph Styles panel to New Paragraph Style, and I'm just going to call it pull quotes. And Apply Style to Selection and Preview are already checked, so I'm just going to click OK. Now, before I go any further, I know that I applied my body text style to the second paragraph in my body text. Let me go under my pull quote and just select all the rest of the text because that's all going to be body text. So I'm going to click Body Text, and the style is applied. One last style that I need to make for my text, which is caption. I'm going to click off on the side over here to get in my caption frame and just click 4 times to select the caption. And now just go under my options menu to new paragraph style and call it caption. And just click OK. So I have all of my paragraph and character styles, but I'm still missing a style. If I click on my picture, I just wanted to show you that the picture does have something called a wrap, which is making it so the text runs around the actual graphic. So I want to create an object style for that. My object style panel is under the window menu, Styles, Object Styles. And to make this into a style, all I need to do is go under my options menu to new object style. And I'm just going to call it Photos. And apply style to selection is already checked, as well as preview. So all I have to do is click OK. And there's my photo style. So we have all of our styles. Let's go down to the second story. I'm just going to scroll down and apply the styles. I'm actually going to start with the object style. And the reason is a lot of my text right now, I can't see it. It's hidden by the graphic. So I want to apply my style so I can see all of my text. So I'm going to click on Photos with my photo selected in the second story. And now the text is running around the object. Let me get my Object Styles panel out of the way and continue. I'm just going to click in my headline, which is that first paragraph, and I'm going to apply headline. And you can see now it's spanning the columns and is exactly the same size and color and style as the original headline. My first paragraph needs the drop cap. So I'm going to click on drop cap, and you can see now it's easy to find the beginning of my story. I'm going to select all the rest of my text in this frame and apply body text. And let me scroll up just a little bit. I want to make the second paragraph into a pull quote. So I'm going to click in that second paragraph and click pull quotes. And there it is. And one last thing, I'm going to click off the bottom of the frame so I can easily get to my caption and apply captions. And you can see how quickly I was able to format that second story. If you're working on a magazine or a newsletter with a lot of stories, this could save hours and hours of work. So styles are very powerful. Make sure to set them up and use them. In the next lesson, we're going to begin to discuss text with objects.